What's going on, Flyers fans? It's your boy Sal G. Tough game tonight for the Fly guys. If you watched it, man, I'm kind of like my heart's in my stomach right now. Flyers had a chance to pull this one off, but they lost to the Florida Panthers 7-5. The game was a lot closer than that. The Flyers were down quite a bit, but ended up fighting as they always do. Fly till they die. Fly till you die. That's what I say. And the Flyers did it. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done against the defending Stanley Cup champs, the Florida Panthers. Hope you're all having a good night. You're here tuning in to Clear the Ice on It's a Wrap Network. And please make sure you give us a like. Throw a like up for your boy there. Share and subscribe. So yeah, Flyers, man. If you're a fan of offense, man, this game was for you. Unfortunately, if you're the fan of the Flyers, like I am, you were disappointed in the way this game ended. It's unfortunate. The Flyers looked like they had a chance to take this one, but a costly penalty there near the end of the game, unfortunately, gave the Panthers a power play, which allowed them to score, and it was the winning goal, making it 6-5, and then Matthew Tkachuk, son of Keith Tkachuk, old school Phoenix Coyote, used to be a perennial 50-goal scorer back in the day. For all you old heads out there, you remember Keith. But Tkachuk put the empty netter to seal the deal, nail in the coffin, and break the Flyers' 3-game win streak and snap the 5-game point streak for the Flyers. So tough game. There was no Sergei Bobrovsky in goal tonight. The backup Knight was in goal. Bobrovsky is on leave right now as he is waiting the birth of his child. So I was seeing what was going on there. Spencer Knight is the backup. This is the third game in a row he has played for the Panthers because Bobrovsky's been out. It would have been nice to see Bob, I guess, for a homecoming, but maybe the game wouldn't have been as high scoring with Bob in the net there. But tough game for the Fly guys. Well, I guess we'll get into it here. Man, I'm really disappointed, man. I'm bummed out. These night games, I don't mind a late night game when you get a nice win. But this game, man, started off crazy because it looked like the Flyers had no chance. Flyers, it was the first game for the Flyers in 4 days. It looked like they had some rust to start the game off. The first game since Saturday. Um, the first period, 2 minutes and 36 seconds into the game, Evan Rodriguez with a wrist shot with assist by Lundell, Itu Luosterainen. Forrester may have had a penalty that was caused by Rodriguez during that play, but unfortunately wasn't called. Torts was pissed on the bench. You could see him yelling. I don't know if he was yelling at Forrester, the refs, the Panthers, but Forrester was unable to race for the puck there where Rodriguez got it. And Rodriguez just deposited that wrist shot in for his first goal of the game, first goal. And, you wonder if that layoff created some rust. It's 4 days. They do practice in between the games, but you can't simulate a game in a practice, in practice environment. So it's not the same. 21 seconds later, Panthers score again. Mikkola scores a goal, wrist shot. Mikkola took the pass from Tkachuk at the point and then fired from the top of the left circle, put Panthers up 2-0. So you had assists from Tkachuk and Jasper Backquist on that one. 2-0. You have Ivan Fedotov started this game. He ended up leaving the game after the start of the second period. Alexei Kolosov came in. Fortunately, didn't fare much better against the Panthers in this one, who cover you like flies on shit. They're all over you. They're rough. A lot of after extracurricular activities after the whistle there. Seems like after every play there by the Panthers. Tough team. And the Flyers had a power play, and at 9 minutes 16 seconds couldn't do anything with it. Flyers are 25th in the league with power play, 16%. They got to do a better job than that. And Florida is 11th in the league coming into the game, 81.1%. They scored 4 of 6 power play goals in this game. The Panthers did, and they have been red hot in the power play, scoring 9 of their last 17 power play goals. So that's more than half. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good, guys. So the Flyers had a chance at power play. Matthew Tkachuk with the tripping call. And also another fun fact for the Panthers, they lead the league in shorthanded goals, which is something the Flyers did a lot of last year. The Panthers most in the NHL with the shorthanded goals. Didn't have any in this game because, you get power plays, bunch of power play goals. I guess you don't need to score shorthanded ones. But the first period, Flyers had 10 shots to Florida's 7. And Flyers couldn't do nothing there in the first. Second period came out a lot better. Best period of the game because they put up 4 goals in this game. The Flyers did, of course. And we'll see. This is where it gets better. So for the Flyers until the end. But Alexei Kolosov came in to relieve Ivan Fedotov. Little strange that, after 2 goals, Kolosov comes in, but perhaps Torts is just trying to send a message to the team saying, hey, we got a win streak here. This is a tough team we're playing. Let's try and get something going. Sam Ersson, who's apparently back at practice for the Flyers, could have technically been activated, wasn't. So, maybe Torts just giving Kolosov and Fedotov, they're splitting time up until they're ready to just put Ersson back in there full time. You wonder what they're going to do. What are the Flyers going to do with 3 goalies? I think the best course of action going forward, if you can get value for Fedotov being a 28-year-old, a 28-year-old rookie, essentially, you get value for Fedotov, and you let Ersson and Kolosov, play to 1 and 2. The other thing about keeping Kolosov up here is there has been rumblings that he has made mention that if you were to send him back down to the AHL, he may take his hockey stick and go back home to Belarus and go back to playing the KHL. So if the Flyers value Kolosov, and I think they might more so over Fedotov, then you probably keep the younger guy here, right? I mean, you are a rebuilding, retooling team. So, it might make sense to get Kolosov to play up here. I don't think you could send Fedotov down. You have to clear him through waivers. So somebody will probably claim him, maybe. But if you can give value for him, why not? Give value. So the second period for the Flyers went a lot better. The Flyers and the Panthers were tied for shots. They both had 13 apiece in the game. Florida goes up 3-0, a minute and 32 seconds into the period. They had a power play goal. Of course, this is the theme of this game was Florida power plays. Tripping call. Tkachuk, during the power play, Tkachuk almost scored on his own net. The puck was down at the Flyer zone. I don't know if he went in for a hit. I don't know what happened there, but the puck sailed all the way from the Flyer zone all the way down to the Panthers side there, and the puck almost went in the net. Just missed. The goalie came out, I guess, because it was going to be a penalty called, but it was kind of crazy there. Florida scored a goal in the power play. Verhage scored, put the Panthers up. Excuse me, no, it was not a goal at this point. It was originally scored a goal, but then review was the goaltender interference by Tkachuk, who skated through the goalie circle behind Alexei Kolosov. They ruled that to be interference. He appeared to get in the way or touch Kolosov's glove as he was trying to back into the net to try and make a play. So it was ruled no goal, which would have been great if, less than a minute later, the Panthers didn't come back to score that third goal. And the Flyers still kicking butt on the penalty kill, but those numbers probably went down a bit after this game. Like I said, they gave up 4 out of 6 power play goals to the Panthers in this game, but coming in 84.9% on the penalty kill, which is 5th in the league for the Flyers. And Florida is pretty good at the power play, 25.3%, which is good for 8th in the league. And as I said, those numbers went up after today's game. So Florida scores a goal at the 3-minute mark. They're still in their power play. Barkov scores, puts them up 3-0. There's great passing from Matthew Tkachuk there to Reinhart, who backhanded pass to Barkov, who then, had a backhanded shot into the net. Very pretty play there. Well timed, well executed. Assist by Reinhart, assist by Tkachuk. So Panthers are now up 3-0. But Flyers don't quit. Flyers don't quit. Flyers are on the power play. Sam Bennett is called unhooking for Florida. And at 7:13, we get a goal. Tyson Forrester deposits the loose change. Matvei Mishkov, he shot toward the net. Puck went off Farabee's skate, who was down at the goalie crease. And Forrester was right there. Puck bounced from Farabee's skate to Forrester, who puts it in. Florida up now 3-1. Assist by Farabee and Mishkov. Mishkov had a great game. He had 3 points in this one. Still kicking butt, man. He's awesome to watch. A lot of fun. And then 9:31 into the period. So 2 minutes later, Flyers score again. Nick Seeler steals the puck and then shoots it in. Wrist shot. Nick Seeler right in front of the circle there, right in the middle of the circles. 3-2, Florida lead. It's dwindling. The Flyers coming back here. And then power play. Here we go. Florida on the power play. Lawton called for interference. Florida goal. 13:35 in the second. I think I got my timings off here a little bit, but no, I think I'm all right. Vergy scored with assist by Tkachuk and Barkov. Florida now up 4-2. And then 17:41 in the second. Owen Tippett scores his first of 2 goals in this game. Nice to see Tippett get in scoring action there. Top shelf corner goal. Assist by Matvei Mishkov. He's always involved, it seems like. Passes from Mishkov, baby. 18:04 in the second. Flyers goal. Tippett again. So not even 20 seconds. 23 seconds later, Owen Tippett scores the second goal. Ties the game up. He passed it to himself. He was trying to make a pass. It got deflected, went right back to him, puts it right in the net. Mishkov with the assist. And that play began with a big save by Kolosov on the other end. The Flyers then were charging back the other way, and it was a great play all the way around. Big save by Kolosov there. Again, Kolosov didn't have a great game. Fedotov didn't have a great game. Flyers just don't quit. Never say die. Fly till you die, baby. Tied 4-4. Career high 3-point night for Mishkov. He leads all rookies with points in the league, 22. Next closest has 17. So he's tearing it up. Matvei Mishkov, baby. So even if the Flyers didn't win, we still get some action. They still play hard. They do. They play to the end. They don't quit. I mean, I think they're a well-coached team. They're a young team. They don't have any superstars on this team. They don't have a center, and we could say we don't have a goalie either. So we don't have a 1C, and we don't have a 1G. Third period, Flyers had a power play chance early on in the period. Couldn't do anything with that. But Flyers come back to take the lead. 5:39 in the third. Flyers goal. Garnet Hathaway takes out the trash with assist by Rasmus Ristolainen, who made Team Finland for the Four Nations Cup. And also making the Four Nations Cup was Travis Konechny and Travis Sanheim for Canada. And John Tortorella, your coach of the Philadelphia Flyers, made Team USA as an assistant coach. So that was cool. Garnet Hathaway gives the Flyers the lead, makes it a 5-4 game. And then what? Well, then we get penalties. And this is where I think it doomed the Flyers here. So 13:37 in the third period. Flyers had a power play. They were first on the power play. They had a holding call by Boqvist. And then 50 seconds later, Panthers get a call as interference on Brink. So you had 4-on-4 for a minute and 10 seconds. And the Panthers scored 4-on-4. Goal by Forsling with assist by Bennett and Rodriguez. This was a tough one. It tied the game up 5-5, but Kolosov didn't see the puck. Apparently, looking at the replay, he was screened by Cates on the play. That puck was shot from long range, almost right by the blue line there, and it just went by right by Kolosov. So I don't think that far away. If he would have saw it, he would have missed something like that. Um, maybe he needs glasses. I don't know, but it looked like he was screened by Cates, unfortunately. So that tied the game up again, 5-5. And then you had Panthers go on another power play. And then 1801, you had a goal by Reinhardt. He now has the 19 goals in the NHL, which is the most goals in the league. Slap shot basically was an open net shot. Kolosov was on the other side there, and kind of a lucky bounce to Reinhardt on that play where he just went right to him and put it in. So that put the Florida man, Flyers and Florida is really close together. Put the Panthers up 6-5, and that sealed their fate pretty much because 10 seconds left in the game. 1950, we had an empty net goal by Tkachuk, and that made it a 7-5 game, a 5-point game for Tkachuk. He is your star of the game. I'm also going to give stars of the game to Owen Tippett for 2 goals and Matvey Michkov for 3 assists. I'm not going to give it to any more Panthers, but Tkachuk, yeah, good game by you. Assist by Reinhardt and Kuliko. So again, that snapped a 5-game point streak for the Flyers. 3-game win streak ends. Their next game is Saturday, and they're going to play in Boston. So we'll see how that game goes. Coming into this game, though, it's crazy. The Flyers were 12-10-3. They were second in the wild card spot with the 27 points there. So, the second wild card spot, this team making the playoffs, I don't know if that's something we expected. They didn't do it last year. Still a chance. I'm not expecting a cup here, but, there's a chance they can give you some exciting hockey down the road. There's some decisions that the Flyers have to make. When Urson comes back, who's getting sent down, who's getting chopped, who's getting traded. We'll see what happens there. I'm curious if they're going to carry the 3 goalies, or are they going to send, are they going to cut Delorier? I mean, they could do that, I guess, right? Somebody who is a frequent healthy scratch could be a casualty there. So we'll see what happens. But, even with the loss today, the Flyers are 8-3-12 in their last 13 games. Flyers are 4-1-1 in their last 6 games, with 3 of them going into overtime. So if this game would have went to overtime, who knows? You might have had some Mishkov magic there, and you get another goal. But the Flyers, 8-4-2 since Halloween. So I still think they're playing pretty good hockey at the moment. And they've been doing it without their number 1 goalie, with Urson. I don't think Kolosov or Fedotov are better than Urson. I don't know that Urson is a number 1 goalie in the league, but I think he is better than what you have. So you still have to play him. And hopefully he's healthy. Big Al saying, would you say the Flyers' sloppy and slow start could be from being off for 4 days? It could be. It could have been. I mean, it seemed like I said, it seemed like they were. It looked like they were skating in horse poop. They looked slower. I mean, that one play where Rodriguez outskated Forrester, and Forrester's a pretty fast guy. Now, could have been at the end of Forrester's shift and whatnot, but maybe Forrester didn't know the guy was right on his butt. But it looked like in the beginning with the Panthers getting off to such a fast start, maybe the 4-day layoff has something to do with it. There could be some rust there, and that's what Jim Jackson and Brian Boucher were saying too. Could be a possibility. Even Scott Hartnell during the intermission break. So definitely a possibility for sure. But I think I'm about to wrap this up, guys. But check this out. Coming up next, like I said, Saturday, Flyers playing Boston in Boston. The Bruins. I'm on the bump. I'll be your man for the post-game show. And we're going to have Maddie B on Sunday closing us off for the weekend against that Utah Hockey Club. We'll see how that goes, guys. All right. It's been Been fun tonight. Yo, please throw up a like for your boy. Share and subscribe. Really means a lot to us. Really means a lot to me. Really means a lot to It's a Wrap Network. Get this great content out to you. Not only do we have Clear the Ice, but when the Phillies come back, we're going to have the Fight in the Final of Phillies post-game shows. We have Matty B's nightly shows. You have Sal G's weekly show, The Wraparound, every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an Eagles post-game show. Next one will be Sunday, right after the Panthers game. So, yeah, it looks like 2 Panthers coming to town in the Phillies in Philadelphia. We had Florida Panthers tonight, and on Sunday we get Carolina. Let's hope we fare better against the other Panthers team on Sunday and get a win. All right, everybody. It was nice hanging with you tonight. We'll talk to you next time. Take care, everyone. And I'm losing my mark. Here we go. I'm not doing it right. Peace. Bye.
I'll be coming up hot for a minute. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. I drop the top when I'm in it. Everybody know the drop when I'm in it. Yeah, I go so yo. Everybody know I'm on. You know when the click through. Try to send this part to be a so big fun.